Hey guys! Welcome to Couple. Please like and subscribe if you like this video. Facebook and Alphabet are clashing over how to tackle a crisis of confidence in how news flows through their platforms. A head-to-head debate between the executives leading Facebook and Google's efforts to court publishers revealed sharp divisions between the two internet companies' approaches to stemming fake news and disinformation. Speaking at the Financial Times Future of News event on Thursday in New York, Campbell Brown, Facebook's head of news partnerships, said that the social network is moving in the direction of accrediting journalists as trusted news sources. But Richard Gingras, her opposite number at Google, argued that approach put freedom of speech at risk. From a First Amendment perspective, we don't want anybody accrediting who a journalist is, said Mr. Gingras, Google's vice president of news. Facebook recently announced changes to its newsfeed that will prioritize trusted sources of news following claims of electoral manipulation in 2016. The company's moves are now coming under even greater scrutiny following the firestorm over a data leak of 50M users to Cambridge Analytica. Ms. Campbell Brown warned that the problem of fake news would get worse as the next U.S. presidential election approached, thanks to the combination of artificial intelligence and realistic computer-generated imagery. The technology is getting so sophisticated that there is going to be video probably by the 2020 election where you are not going to be able to tell if this is a real politician speaking or a fake politician speaking, she said. All of us have a responsibility to recognize this is the world we are entering. But Mr. Gingras pushed back against the idea that tech companies should be considered publishers, with editorial responsibility for what users find on their sites. Google and Google Search are not a publisher, we don't distribute information, he said. We need to be very careful of going down the line of any significant platform making editorial decisions about what is acceptable speech and unacceptable speech. The whole notion of a binary signal of whether a source is trusted or not is absurd. In a heated exchange, Ms. Campbell Brown responded, "There is a difference between making editorial decisions and wanting to ensure that the information you are giving to people is accurate." At the same event, Dean Baquet, executive editor of the New York Times, challenged the idea that the large tech companies were neutral platforms, telling the event, "It's hard for me not to think of what Facebook does as editing. They make decisions about what people get to see, and that's a form of editing." Emily Bell, director of the Tow Center for Digital Journalism at Columbia University, said Facebook was picking winners and creating enormously contested outcomes in the market. "Is Breitbart a trusted news source?" she asked. "To some people, to others it is not," Ms. Campbell Brown replied, while adding that the formula by which Facebook determines trusted sources was still a work in progress. "It's kind of dynamic at this stage. Publishers are eager to become less dependent on Facebook and the traffic sent from its newsfeed," she admitted. "If you're trying to build a business around predicting what an algorithm is going to do to your traffic, that's going to be a rough ride."